Hi everyone, we're going to graph and solve system of nonlinear equations. We have a rational function and a circle. And just so you know that this one is a vertical stretch by 4. When we're graphing by 4. And it's a horizontal shift because of this to the left by 2. And this one right here, we can rewrite and complete the square. So for this one, the circle, I'm going to rewrite this and complete the square for this part. So I take half of my 4 and square it. You get 4. Then we have plus y squared. We don't need to complete the square on that. And then we're going to move this 4, add 4 to both sides. But I have to add this 4 to both sides, plus 4. So now we have a perfect square trinomial. So that's going to be x plus 2 squared plus y squared equals 8. And just know that the center would be negative 2, comma 0. And our radius is square root of 8, which is really close to square root of 9, which is 3. So anyway, we're going to get started. First of all, we're going to just find the points of intersection using algebra and some tricks. The best method for solving these. Should have wrote this down. All right. So what I'm going to do is use substitution. I've already solved for y here, so I'm just going to plug this into this y right here. So we're going to get x squared plus 4x plus my y minus 4 equals 0. So my y is 4 over x plus 2. That should be squared. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and keep this x squared plus 4x minus 4 on the left side and move, this is the little trick here we're going to do, move this piece over to the right. So we get negative 4 over x plus 2 squared. And this piece right here is just going to equal negative 16 over x plus 2 squared. So what we want to do is cross multiply. So if we have x squared plus 4x minus 4 equals negative 16 over x plus 2 squared, and if I write this in fraction form, then I can cross multiply. I'm going to move him in front here, and 1 times negative 16 is just negative 16. So we'll do that now. We're going to get x plus 2 squared times x squared plus 4x minus 4 equals negative 16. So therefore, this piece here is going to be x squared plus 4x plus 4 times x squared plus 4x minus 4 equals negative 16. Now, you have to do this tedious step of foiling this all out. So you do each piece here, and then you do this piece, and then you have to do it again with this. So when you do that, what you're going to get is x to the 4th plus 8x cubed when you collect everything plus 16x squared minus 16 equals negative 16. Now I'm going to add 16 to both sides, and you get x to the 4th plus 8x cubed plus 16x squared equals 0, because we're adding 16 to both sides. So that just equals 0. Now I'm going to factor out my highest common factor, which is x squared, because this all can be divided by x squared. So just factor out the x squared. If I just put this here, but don't lose the divisor, you get x squared plus 8x cubed, 8x plus 16 equals 4. And that can be factored as x squared times x plus 4 squared equals 0. So your solutions are x equals 0 or x equals negative 4. Now what I'm going to do now is plug it back into my easiest equation, which is this one, 4 over x plus 2, and solve for y, because we need the points of intersection. So when x is 0, you plug in the 0 here, you're going to get 0, 2. And when x is negative 4, and you plug it into this equation, you're going to get negative 4, negative 2. So these are our 2 points of intersection. Now we can graph this, and I wrote out my equation here. So let's do the circle first. If you do the circle, we already stated that this is negative 2, 0, and the radius is square root of 8, which is a little bigger, or it's a little smaller than 3. So I'm just going to go from negative 2 to 0 and go up really close to 3. Go over 3 here for the radius. Go down close to 3 and to the left. And then you can kind of draw that in. And for this one, I know that we have a vertical asymptote. The domain is x cannot be negative 2, because that would mean dividing by negative 2. So we have a vertical asymptote at negative 2. X equals negative 2. It's your vertical asymptote. So this is x equals negative 2. We also know that we have a vertical stretch at 4. So from my point here, because this is just a horizontal shift, I'm going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1, and also to the right 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, up 1. And then you should know what your parent function looks like. So you can just graph this by the time you get to this lesson. I also know my points of intersection, which are 0, 2, which is right here. And my other one was negative 4, negative 2. So I'm going to graph this one looking like this. And this is 0, 2. And now from going back to my center, I'm going to go down for 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. And to the left for 1, 2, 3, 4, and down 1. My point of intersection is negative 4. It's negative 2, negative 4. 2 is right here. So just connect it here. And that point right there should intersect, which is negative 4, negative 2. And there's the graph. Thank you, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.